Hey everybody, welcome back to our brutal series playthrough on Kingdoms Reborn. I'm your friend Sarmate. I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a pretty good day. Check this out. We got our cathedral built, and I didn't even quick build it. So that's pretty cool. We got our first wonder done. I have the castle queued up, and you can see that I also have the grand palace over here that will be done shortly. You can see that I have a bundle of level 8 houses. Not quite every house is level 8, but a good chunk of them. Approximately 93 of them. So once we get that, so 7 more houses, we'll be good to go for all of our wonders. And then we just got to build them. And I wanted to show how I got these to be level 8. So we built this little area up here, right? So this is where our clockmakers and our jewelers are. Currently not working that great. But I'm importing glass, which goes to the clockmakers. They make the clock. These guys make the jewels. They both bring the goods to the warehouses here. I currently don't have any pocket watches to display this, but this is how it works. So we can see we've got some jewelry there. We have a logistics office. I'm taking jewelry and pocket watches from these 3 warehouses. I have the delivery target set down the road to this logistics office, which has these 2 warehouses set. So this is only taking jewelry. And I did that by disallowing all and then selecting jewelry and pocket watches, by the way. And then we set the delivery target further into the city. Right here. Same thing. I'm only allowing jewelry. And then finally, this guy's going to bring them all the way over to this warehouse where they get distributed to the people. And that's how we've been getting these level 8 houses, because that is... So, I have chocolate, I have jewelry, and then pocket watches is the last one. In addition to those items, I have put over here a printing press. 2 printing presses, which are currently being worked on. They're not quite done yet. And that's going to help us print books with some paper and some dye. We have tons of dye, and we should have tons of paper. Yep. So that's happening. We also put in our cotton mill, which is producing dyed cotton fabric for us. And then we have our tailor, which should be making right here fashionable clothes from dyed fabric. So let's upgrade this guy to 2 since we're looking at it. And yeah, so we're getting a bunch of our end game luxury items taken care of. Our food's sitting pretty good. We're at 1,275 people. Pretty good amount, I thought. Doing pretty well. Farm Town, I haven't really been over here in a little while. Let's check it out. So it looks like homelessness is a problem over here. I wasn't really going to expand any more citizens in this side of the world, so I'm just going to leave that as is, I guess, and that's just helping us out, continuing to feed the rest of the town. Another thing I'm having a little bit of issues with still is the dangle electricity here. Now look at this. I feel like this should be sufficient. Look at how many full power plants we have. Is that 6 or 7? 7. For some reason this fluctuates. It shows it's here and then it shows it's gone, so not really sure what the deal is with that. Oh, and I put in a couple of warehouses, just a few over here, because I was having that cycle thing where it was like, oh, you don't have any resources available for all the things you're getting with these guys, these resource outposts. I didn't have any more room for cotton and coal and all those things. So I didn't want to see that message all the time, so I just built a bucket load of them. And you can see now we're at almost 4,000 storage space, and that's looking really good. One thing that I wanted to do to try and fix this power inconsistency problem is make a colony for oil. So way down over here we have one oil rich region. I have already connected it with the roads that we need, intercity roads. We have our colony here. We're gonna stick this somewhere up in here, and actually let's just go like this, and we will build around this. I'm gonna slow this down. Winter resistance, we don't have any water around here, so that's not gonna matter. Let's go ahead and we can claim some provinces around here. This is going to be Sarmate Colony 2 because we haven't named it yet. Do a couple productivity books. And we'll just kind of do one of these actions. Just kind of spread out a little bit. Sarmate Colony 2. And this is going to be our oil town. So we'll call this... I don't know. How about oil town? Stupid. It works and we won't forget what it is. We got pine foresting for them from upgrading the town hall over here, and let's go ahead and build up some homes. So, you know, I always do a handful, so let's just go ahead and I'm just gonna go off from here. Let's build some houses out here. Okay, and there's our 8 houses with the road connected. So now our peeps should go over there and build those up real quick. And then I'm just going to put in some warehouses because warehouses are so much better than the storage yards. And at this point, I can just quick build whatever I need to quick build. And that's probably what we're going to do. Let's get an oil rig going as well. I'll probably do a couple oil rigs in here. And this is just going to be our oil town. And it's going to be great. So we'll do another oil rig here. And we'll get these quick built. That should be plenty. As well as let's grab some of the basics. You know, we're going to need... we'll do a fruit gatherer as long as we're not a bunch of pine trees. We are in pine trees, so let's not do that, I guess. But a hunter we could do. Hunting lodge, probably. Yep. There's a couple spots to hunt here, it looks like. And we'll put that down. Ooh, we got our grand palace. We'll buy that. Get that guy ready to roll. And this is going to be importing food, coal, medicine, steel tools, a bunch of fun stuff. So we don't have to really worry about that for a little while at least. And let's get these built. Set up a supply line to get this back, I'm pretty sure. This oil back. And then we'll make the oil power plant. So I'll do just like what I did before with the logistics office and with the warehouses. So since this warehouse is right here, I'm going to... It's already getting full of stuff. I'm going to disallow this guy, and this is going to only be oil. And this guy is going to be looking for oil from that. And then we'll build another one a little bit down the way. We'll just put it in this town. It should be good. And then we'll do another logistics office. House too far, it says. Okay, we'll just put in a house. And then you're going to look for oil. And this is going to only look for oil. Where the heck did it get raw coffee from? Kind of crazy. Okay, anyways. And then we'll continue to move up. But before we forget, let's grab this logistics office, set the delivery target to here. Okay, I didn't know this. You cannot set delivery target to a building in another town. So this whole idea, scrapped. This is not going to work. I was hoping that we could export the oil to other towns, but apparently it's not going to work that way. Oh, of course it won't work that way. We have to use the inner city logistics hub for this. We got these oil rigs built. We got our warehouses built. And then we'll be able to use our inner city logistics hub to choose the oil town, pull the oil out. And that's how you do that. You don't do it like how I'm doing it. That's inside the same cities. Where is our hubs? I think they are up here. Yep. So this is for Farmington. So this is inner city logistics. Let's do another inner city. There it is right there. And we aren't going to have space up there. So we'll just stick this guy right here. And then we're going to make this be oil town. And we're going to pull our oil. And then we got a power plant as well. And we might as well get this thing as close as possible. I don't think they get mad about that oil power plant being right there. So that's where it's going to go. Let's check this. We have the exhibition hall ready to be researched. So that means we have the 100 houses at level 8, which is awesome. We can pick where our castle and our grand palace is going to go. So I think this guy looks really cool right here. And so I think I'm going to slide that in. We'll go right there. That looks about even. So we'll put the grand palace there. And our castle... Oh, this could be a really good spot. We got space on either side. Yeah, that'll go right there. Okay, so we got these two other things that are getting built. It's going to take a long time for the resources to get put in there and then builders to get set up, but that will happen. All right, so our inner city logistics hub from Oil Town has brought up some oil, and we finally got our oil power plant built. It is not quite operational yet, but you can see that we are 199 out of 200 kilowatts on this oil power plant. But I don't think that seems right, because if we go up here, we're at 250. Did I just read that wrong? I did. I just read that wrong. Okay, so now we're good. We have about... Oh, it's going up higher and higher. Nice. Okay, so we're doing pretty well. We'll leave it as it is for now. I also got some books printing out right over here, which is great. We're gonna, we got the extra power. Let's do that. Our tailor's pumping out fashionable clothes. Look at that. We got 10 in stock. Nope, now they're gone. So that's everything. That's all tier 3 items that this house has. They have books, they have fashionable clothes, they have jewelries, they have chocolates, and they have the pocket watch. So the last couple things we're going to need is the exhibition hall. That's the last tech. That'll be ready shortly. And we just have to build those wonders. And we should get the wonder victory for our brutal difficulty, which is going to be fantastic. Check it out. We have the Grand Palace created, and right over here, we have our castle built. That means there's only one thing left to do, and that is our exhibition hall. Now, there wasn't anywhere good over here to put it, so I had to put it way over here. So this is our gold town right here, or gold area. And here's the exhibition hall. So instead of sitting here waiting for really no reason, I want to bring you guys back with me and together. We're going to finish this brutal difficulty playthrough. And there it is. We got it. The world judges your progress. So our score was 10,172. And everybody else didn't have more than 1,300. So that's it. That's the brutal victory. It looks like we can keep going with this, but I probably won't. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me and watching me complete the brutal difficulty playthrough. It's been rough. Keep your eyes peeled for a new series coming up in about 2 days or so. If you want to check that out, you have to come back and hang out with me and see that one. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you again. And thank you for watching the brutal series of Kingdoms Reborn with me.